not released in 24 hours like how the law is right now.
So far, authorities have not caught the person who burned that flag. It's 70 degrees. It's partly sunny in the city. AccuWeather says we're going up to 78 today in Midtown. You just heard Dean say we might see a pop-up shower and there might be a bit of haze. Full forecast coming up in just minutes. Coming up next, a preview of the Coney Island Mermaid Parade.
Ad paid for by the Sentinel Group. Attention Marines, military personnel, families, and contractors who were stationed at Camp Lejeune. Were you present at Camp Lejeune between August 1953 and December of 1987? You may be entitled to significant compensation. For nearly 34 years, those in the Marine Corps base Camp Lejeune were exposed to contaminated drinking water, resulting in devastating injuries, including several forms of cancer, adverse birth outcomes, Parkinson's disease, and more. North Carolina's procedural laws have prevented victims from getting the justice they deserve, but passage of the Camp Lejeune Justice Act of 2022 would allow you or a loved one to file lawsuits seeking compensation for illnesses and injuries linked to the toxic water. Call today for your free consultation. 800-543-0155. Let our experienced attorneys fight to get you the compensation you deserve, and you pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call 800-543-0155. That's 800-543-0155. Again, 800-543-0155.
Here come the mermaids. Coney Island's annual Mermaid Parade, marking the unofficial start of summer, is today. Adam Wren is the artistic director for Coney Island, USA. He tells 1010 Wins.
We're going to be celebrating the 41st Mermaid Parade, and we've got incredible royalty. Our queen is the Department of Cultural Affairs Commissioner Lori Cumbo. Commissioner Cumbo has brought art, advocates for art.
This year's King Neptune, rapper Kool Keith. He's part of the celebration of the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. The parade steps off at 1 p.m., rain or shine, at Surf Avenue and West 21st Street near the Ford Amphitheater, and there will be a live stream. There'll also be plenty of traffic issues, so you'll want to stay with 1010 Wins for traffic and transit on the ones. If you get an email that's supposed to be from the world's richest Powerball winner, it is almost certainly a scam. Reports say a fraudster is sending out random emails claiming to be Edwin Castro, the California man who won $2.04 billion in Powerball last year. California lottery officials say, no, he's not sending anything out, and they remind you that if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Now this message, in pain, find out why New Yorkers head to NYC Pain MD, 800-885-PAIN. Traffic next on 1010 Wins.
Hello, I'm Howard Mackler, founder of Innovation Refunds. You've heard me talking about the payroll tax refund for months. I'm so proud that we've helped over 15,000 businesses claim over $5 billion in cash incentives. If you own a business, even if you've asked your CPA about this, you owe it to yourself to take another look. Every client is assigned a licensed and insured tax attorney who evaluates your company at my expense to accurately determine eligibility. Innovation Refunds has hundreds of 5-star reviews on Trustpilot and Google, and your business might be entitled to receive up to $26,000 per employee. Businesses of all types can qualify, including medical, professional, construction, even nonprofits. Please don't miss out on this. Even your doctor would tell you to get an expert second opinion, and we do a lot of work for doctors. Download the Innovation Refunds app now or go to getrefunds.com to potentially get a payroll tax refund of $26,000 per employee. Getrefunds.com. Getrefunds.com.
Have you Googled yourself lately? Are there negative posts from an ex-employee or from a former client? Maybe an outdated news article or sensitive personal information about your family? Search engines don't always get it right. For right or wrong, it's your reputation on the line. That's where Reputation Defender by Norton comes in. One of the most trusted names in online reputation repair. Reputation Defender has been fixing people's search results for over 15 years. Their cutting-edge approaches help you to wipe away unwanted information in your search results. They also promote the good stuff so that it rises to the top, helping you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whims of a Google algorithm. Take control with Reputation Defender. You can start by getting your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com or call 800-933-1022 to speak to an expert. That's 800-933-1022.
Quincy's time, 11:11. Traffic and transit now. Jody Bill.
And Kathleen, let's go to New Jersey. We're seeing those turnpike jams
Western Spur, southbound especially. That's at the split for the Eastern Spur. All the way down to 16W, Route 3. And 17, we're just getting jam-packed in Paramus. Roadwork 80 eastbound, not helping. It's a jam at exit 64 for Route 17. And the GWB, that crash upper level, that's been cleared inbound, but there's still plenty of delays. So here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. In at the George, it's about 30 minutes. Outbound 20 to 25 from the westbound Cross Bronx, which is a crawl too, back to White Plains Road. Lincoln, we're looking at 10 to 15 both ways. Inbound Holland's about 15 to 20. And here in town, there's more jams. East side, Harlem, River Drive. The FDR, too, both ways off the RFK Triborough. Traffic is sponsored by the Meadowlands Racetrack Vandal Sportsbook. Vandal Sportsbook, located inside the Meadowlands Racetrack. It's the #1 sportsbook in North America. Open 7 days a week. Tons of TVs and betting kiosks. For info, visit playmeadowlands.com/FanDuel. 21 or older to wager. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Next report's at 11:21. 1010 wins and 92.3 FM.
Now, the AccuWeather 4-day forecast with meteorologist Dean DeVore.
All right, on this Saturday, first of a 3-day holiday weekend for some, we've got generally a dry day. There is going to be a point when we get this afternoon, this evening, when John Fury takes over at noon and continues on into the evening, that we're going to see some shower pops, maybe a thunder shower. It's going to be spotty, so I think a lot of the time, in fact, in some areas, all the time, may be dry. Temperatures then tonight ease back down into the low 60s in the city, 50s in the suburbs. Very comfortable tomorrow. Sun and clouds. A shower could pop in and again in the afternoon, Hudson Valley and Connecticut suburbs, but dry day again was beautiful near 80. Less of that on Monday, but it's nice either way. The high near 80. Mid-70s Tuesday. Can roll out a shower, thunder shower later in the day, and we may stay a little unsettled into Wednesday morning before it dries back out. 70 with partly sunny skies, northwest wind around 12. We're going up to a high today of 78. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Dean DeVore, New York's weather station, 1010 winds on 92.3 FM.
Russian leader Vladimir Putin saying he's so confident he'll stop the Ukrainian counteroffensive he can rule out using nuclear weapons. He made that comment to a group of Russian business leaders at an economic forum in St. Petersburg. But the New York Times reports some of his critics the hollow assurances. They point to Ukrainian drone attacks on Moscow, encouraging southern Russia, and more. Winds due time 11:14 coming up, and ugly night for the Yanks and much better for the Mets.
The tobacco companies don't want you to hear this ad. Nope. They don't want you to know that every New Yorker can get free help from an amazing quit coach to help you start quitting and cheer you on. And they definitely don't want you to know that you can get free and safe nicotine medications like patches and lozenges that can help you reduce your urge to smoke. They don't want you to know because medications and a quit coach can double your chance of success. Call 1-866-NY-QUIT or visit nysmokefree.com today. Go ahead. You can do it.
Every single day, thousands of distressed cats are sitting alone in shelter cages, forced to endure the intense fear and loneliness of abandonment as well as the risk of being euthanized. At Golden Plus Society, we are dedicated to the rescue of shelter cats and giving them all they need to be adopted into their forever homes. To find out more about our life-saving mission, go to goldenplussociety.org. That's goldenplussociety.org. Sponsored by Golden Plus Society.
Winds due time 11:15. Now Marker Day with sports.
Well, we'll see what the Mets can do for an encore after they took care of the Cardinals last night at Citi Field 6-1. And even after a second straight win for the first time in over 2 weeks, manager Buck Showalter not really able to enjoy a little sigh of relief.
I get to feel good about it by the time I get to the top of the steps. And we're already talking about tomorrow and the next day, and when Francisco's wife's going to go into labor, okay? I mean, that's the way it is. It's constant. And we got to be ready for the next, it'll get away from me quickly.
Buck this afternoon, just past 4 o'clock, will start Kodai Senga on the mound, while St. Louis counters with Mets nemesis Adam Wainwright. Meantime, it's another 7 o'clock start for the Yankees in Boston, where last night, a nightmare for Aaron Boone's bunch, losing what could best be described as a sloppy game.
It's going to happen where you don't have a clean game, and when you're going through a stretch, where you're playing a lot of one-run games, tight games, where, that's, I think, been one of the hallmarks of this team's success so far. You never like it, but it also happens where you're not going to make all the plays.
And after Domingo Germán couldn't get through the third inning, Boone this evening gives the ball to Clark Schmidt, who's got at least 5 in his last 5 starts. From golf, Ricky Fowler starts round 3 of the U.S. Open with the lead at 10 under par.
I'm looking forward to the weekend. It's been a while since I've felt this good in a tournament, let alone a major. So it's going to be a challenge, but I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Fowler set to tee off in L.A. a little after 6:30 this evening, our time, paired with Wyndham Clark, who is 1 shot back. Mark Renee, 1010 Win Sports on 92.3 FM.
Winds USAM 1117. Does Ted Cruz have any idea what Pat Benatar's singing about here? The Rock and Roll Hall of Famers fans are wondering what the Texas Republican senator took from the song, which condemns child abuse, after he made some interesting comments about her on a conservative talk show.
I don't think Senate Democrats, if you had video of Joe Biden murdering children dressed as the devil under a full moon while singing Pat Benatar, they still wouldn't vote to convict.
Benatar's fans jumped to her defense online, but the rock star herself finally settled matters with a 2-word response. Nice try. Wednesday, 11:18, our top stories are next.
Sometimes life is wonderful, and sometimes it's not. Cherish the good, but always be prepared for life's challenges. At Private Healthcare, we provide the peace of mind you deserve. With Private Healthcare, you'll get the coverage you want and healthcare you need. If your employer doesn't supply healthcare coverage and you don't qualify for Medicare or Medicaid, you need to give us a call right now. Private Healthcare is private health insurance for ages 65 and under with medical, dental, vision, and even prescription coverage. When life comes at you unexpectedly, you need to be ready, and health insurance is your financial safety net. If you're looking for health coverage at the best price and your annual household income is $35,000 or more, give us a call.
At 800-719-5675. That's 800-719-5675. 800-719-5675.
Leave it to Mercedes-Benz to redefine what luxury driving is all about. This time with the GLC 300 4MATIC SUV. Redesigned for 2023. Now with special lease and finance offers at Mercedes-Benz of Edison, Mercedes-Benz of Union, and Ray Casina of Freehold.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A Jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-291-7154. That's 800-291-7154 right now and get 50% off installation with no interest and no payment for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-291-7154. That's 800-291-7154. 800-291-7154. Thank you for making 1010 Wins your #1 choice for news in New York.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning. 70 degrees at 11:20. I'm Kathleen Marple-Kalb, and here's what's happening. A man found with fatal stab wounds at the subway early today. He was on a number 4 train in the village. It's a good day to vote, or at least get ready to. Early voting begins at the city primary. Last day to register, too. Getting a good look. President Biden due to fly over the collapsed stretch of I-95 in Philadelphia today. Watching those documents, Department of Justice asked a judge to ban former President Trump from disclosing classified documents in the Mar-a-Lago case. Yeah, Dolly Parton really can sing anything. She's releasing a new duet with Judas Priest. Mets win in a blowout. Yanks lose in one. Ricky Fowler was the leader of the U.S. Open last call. And then wins AccuWeather. Clouds and maybe sun. Showers from late night at the 8th. Winds on 1121, traffic and transit now. Judy Good.
Hey, Kathleen, let's go to Queens and Brooklyn. Not going to lie, there's no easy way. Yep, it's a slow go. Grand Central eastbound, especially between Astoria Boulevard and the LIE. We've seen those jams. And it's stop and go Queensbound on the Frog's Neck, jammed at the Cross Island southbound between Bell Boulevard and the LIE. Now, if you're heading on the LIE eastbound, there's an especially really intense delay. It's Utopia Parkway in the Cross Island, and it's a slow go northbound Van Wyck. This is between Rockaway Boulevard and Atlantic Avenue. Stall vehicle, well, that's thrown things off on the BQE, and anything can throw anything off there. Left lane is blocked, though, between the Williamsburg Bridge and Atlantic Avenue, and it's just stop and go from McGinnis Boulevard and Humboldt Street. And here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. East River crossings, they're moving, but the Queens Midtown Tunnel, that's getting all jammed up. Back to Van Dam on the west